Hey YouTube, Robbie here, coming to you guys with another deck profile. This is a deck my friend Cameron played, and it was really consistent. He just got shit on by the head judge, or assistant head judge, that it caused him to lose game 3 in a match against Constellars, and then he played a Blackwing Scrub that ripped a Dark Armed one game and then just dealt your code for 5 in another game, so he couldn't really control it. But this deck is incredibly consistent and a really strong matchup versus Dragons. So I'll just show you guys into it. It's Spellbooks, but it's not like normal Spellbook decks. You got 3 blue, 3 Kaiku, and 2 Defender. That's it for your monster lineup. This deck is designed to destroy dragons, and since it's Spellbooks, it does beat a lot of most of the other matchups. We did want to add 1 priestess potentially, but we weren't completely sure. So that was the main monsters. And then now the spells are, you got 3 secrets. I mean, it's your Rhoda. 2 master. 2 crescent, because we didn't want to have to play 3, and it sucks at 3 a lot of the time, so we just went down to 2. 2 fate. 2 tower. 2 star hall, just with defender. This card's insane. 2 eternity. And then 2 power, and 2 wisdom. That was all the spellbooks that we played in the deck. We didn't play life because we did not need to play life, and life wouldn't do anything except for give us a Kaiku back. But that's just, it's not even that good. You didn't want to let the maxi have a card, and it's just, in the long run, it was just way better without it. And the last 3 spells are 2 pot. We couldn't find room for the 3rd, but it was just, we wanted to play another trap instead of the 3rd pot, and then 1 Book of Moon. And lastly, now we play the traps. The 1-ofs, we have Compulse, Bottomless, Warning, Torrential, and then 2 Mirror Force, 2 Fiendish Chain, and 2 Emptiness. The trap lineup was really perfect, he said. He said the whole main deck was just perfect. Now the side deck and extra deck. Well, since it's Spellbooks and the extra deck does not matter whatsoever, we'll get into it. We only used about, he said he only used maybe about 4 or 5 of the entire extra deck. 2 Master Key Beetle with your Kaikus. And there's times where you want to just use the 2 Kaikus and just make the emptiness lock with it. It's impossible to beat over. It's really good. Sorry. 1 Diamond Dyer. He used this just to get rid of an Iron Wall, and that's it. 1 Gotchi. He used it a couple times just to like increase the attack of Kaiku. 1 Shining Elf. I think he said he made this like once, and that's it. And then the other rank 4s that were just good that we put in that he never made were Black Ship, Cowboy, Crazy Box for skill drain decks, and Maestroke. And then since the rest of the extra deck did not matter, it was Chimera Tech, Pajama King, Rainbow Neos, Stealth Union, Void Ogre Dragon, and then Cameron would sit down and play, and he put his extra deck open, and he would put Electrum on the top, and make people think that they're playing, he's playing Electrum. It was just funny. Now the side deck, really quickly, it had like a pretty good time being exactly what he needed at all the times he put it in. So start over with just 2 Breaker for DNA surgeries. That's about it, really. I don't think he said he used it all that often. 2 Messenger apiece. He said this card was the nuts with Blue Boy. No one could like kill anything at all on the field. He would just like defender, let the Blue Boy be protected forever, and then just push. 3 space, just because they're necessary against every matchup that people put in crap against this deck, and space is just very necessary. 2 Iron Wall for dragons. Since this deck only uses Fate to banish, and that's it, and technically Kaiku, but it doesn't really matter. You just throw this in, and you be really conservative with it against dragons, and you just flip it, and then you make Iron Wall. Key Beetle Iron Wall, and it's just incredibly powerful. 2 Rivalry. He said this card was the nuts versus Evil Swarm and Constellars. Since everyone's playing Constellars, since ARG Open, Sean McCabe won with it. Same with 2 Light Mirror. 2 Light Mirror was good against the Constellar. And then 2 Debunk. And that is it, guys. I hope you guys like this deck profile. And give it a try, because it's really, really good in the long run. But that's about all I gotta say. Alright, later, guys.